Good evening, Mrs. Crosby. You're the first to arrive.
Well,
everything has been kept according to your instructions.
you kept the place immaculate, Mrs. Pleasant. Well, Mrs. Pleasant, I can't say you've missed much. Between the Bolsheviks on one side and the Democrats on the other, the world has become unrecognizable. Mr. West is safe.
Just as you left him.
Well, the disintegration should be minimal. It will be strange to see him again, listen to him again. Shall we go? Has the temperature been maintained?
Well, yes.
Are you sure?
Yes. And the locks haven't been opened since you closed them.
That was a long time ago. Yet, in a way, not so long.
20 years.
Tonight. Strange feeling, Mrs. Pleasant, to find oneself opening something one had closed 20 years ago. Almost to the hour. Happy anniversary, Mr. West. Welcome to 1934. I don't seem to recall being informed about a moth that has reached its majority.
But I can't think how it happened. I haven't got a key.
Quite, Mrs. Pleasant. Well, I will investigate the local moth colony and find out who they send over.
It's the spirit!
Open the door, will you? I've been pounding on it for 10 minutes.
Just a moment. Just another small moment, please. I think your guests are beginning to arrive. Most anxiously.
Good evening, Mrs. Crosby.
Good evening, Hap.
I'm sorry about the broken glass, but Oh, thanks, I will.
I seem to recall the breaking things was something you know a lot about.
We're flashing the sabers early tonight, aren't we?
Flashing sabers. That's a subject you also know a lot about.
Oh, you're full of charm this evening, Mrs. Crosby.
Tell me, did you come down by train?
No, I drove. But the train is in. I just managed to beat it to the crossroads. You've got the perfect night for the reading of a will. Am I the first?
Mm-hmm.
How many besides myself?
I don't know. 5 were notified, 5 definitely alive.
I know 2, and that's 1 too many. Tell me, Mrs. Crosby, why do relatives have to be named?
Named Charlie Wilder.
Cheers.
Evening.
Exactly as I thought it would be.
May I take your coats?
Why do you dislike Charlie so very much?
Well, in the second place, because he's my cousin, and I don't like war heroes. In the third place, because I think he's a queer. And in the fourth place, because I know he's a gigolo. In the first place,
Because she is very fond of him.
score 2 for the will reader.
Oh, I'm not going to read the will tonight.
No? Who is?
Cyrus West.
I know an auctioneer in Swiss Cottage once. I'll bet if I called him, he could turn the place over for at least $4 million. Cash.
Cecily, darling, let's not get mawkishly sentimental.
I'll die if it's me. I'll just die. Wouldn't you just die if it was me?
Not if I'm the next in line. I suppose you can make do with anything if you have to.
Good evening, Miss Ilby. Good evening, Doctor. May I introduce Dr.
How do you do?
Susan Silsby, the noted sportswoman, and Cicely Young.
Who is noted?
I'll have a drink.
It's too early for you. She never drinks before sunup.
Did you both come up from London?
We came out together. We're roommates.
Your cousins?
Yes, cousins and roommates. Oh, but there won't be a problem. We're not planning to have children. Where do you practice, Doctor?
I used to practice in London, Beverly Hills, and Geneva.
Oh, change of life circuit.
I know who you are. You're the one who opens the will beforehand and changes the heir's name so that you wind up with everything.
Miss Young, I'm so happy that you're free. To join